One thing that I think Mortal Kombat has really been lacking on that nobody seems to talk about is its customization. And no, I don't mean like gear and attires. It does great with that. Well, I wouldn't say great, but you know what I mean. It's got plenty of it. What I'm talking about specifically is the gameplay customization. With every new Mortal Kombat game, there typically comes a slew of gameplay mechanics and gimmicks that determine how that game must be played. Then the community forms an opinion based on those mechanics. For instance, some prefer the way X-rays were tied to meter, like in MK9 and MKX, whereas others prefer fatal blows. Some would rather not have any super at all. Some enjoy breakers, some like the rollout mechanic in Injustice, and I'm sure there are even some out there that enjoy breakaways in MK11, however few there are. Others might like there to be no breaker system at all, and let combos combo. The point is, why do we as players not have the option to customize all of these settings when setting up a match locally or online? Why can't the competitive scene and tournament organizers determine what the tournament standard options are and have the ability to create custom rule sets to their liking? I'm talking about being able to modify as much as possible. Don't want breakers? Turn them off. Or perhaps you only want anywhere from 1 to 5 breakers per round or even per match. Those should be options we can choose. Same goes with fatal blows. Some get tired of seeing them, whereas some really enjoy them. We should be able to turn them off, or even make them tied to meter again like X-rays were, or even make them a once per match attempt, whether you hit or not. This level of customization can be applied to all of the mechanics. Blocking should have an on and off toggle. Chip damage should have an on-off toggle. Meter should have an on-off toggle, as well as accrual rate such as percentage slider from 0%, meaning no gain at all the way to 200% for double the speed. Maybe you don't want the meter to recharge at all and you want it tied to doing offensive moves. Then that should be an option. On the subject of options, you've made it this far in the video, so you do have the option to like the video and to subscribe. Trust me, you're not gonna wanna... I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But you know what? I'm going to take the option of just running with this take because I'm tired of recording this thing. It's just, I've been working at this for like 50 minutes trying to record just this section of the video and I'm losing my mind. Like the video, subscribe. You're not going to want to miss any of our Mortal Kombat content. Let's get back to the video. Crushing blows were a great mechanic introduced in 11. Why not give us the option to make them unlimited use? Or to turn them off if you aren't a fan of them? Let the players play how they want. It's okay if it doesn't end up being balanced, because it's all for fun. It's all for our own personal enjoyment and the matches that we create with our friends, be it local or online. We're not talking about ranked play, nor tournaments having to abide by these rules. They will come up with their own rule set. I think of games like Super Smash Bros. Or wrestling games and how many options they give you for changing up how the game is played, be it for balance sake, for fun and weird modes of your creation, or even to eliminate things that you just don't enjoy about the game. In Smash, you can change the stages from their standard varying complex forms down to bare-bones Battlefield or Final Destination variants. You can play limited lives, with a timer, based on eliminations, what items you specifically want on versus the ones you don't, and even how often they spawn in. In wrestling games, you can determine reversal rates, meter accrual rate, how many finishers you start with, and even individual damage sliders. There's no reason Mortal Kombat, a series that appeals to both a large casual crowd and a large competitive crowd, that everyone from dudes that just love the lore but don't particularly enjoy fighting games to the dudes that go to tournaments or even the dudes that just like having fun with their friends doing fatalities. It should be up to you how the game plays. So one of my hopes for Mortal Kombat 12 is just to have the players be able to play however they want to play and customize it as they see fit. I mean, that's always what Mortal Kombat should be. Speaking of which, what happened to combat codes? Those just kind of fell off after Mortal Kombat 9 once again, and man, those are so much fun. Bring those back because those add a lot of the fun factor that I'm missing in Mortal Kombat. And the more Mortal Kombat we can make Mortal Kombat, the better. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to like this video and subscribe because I greatly appreciate it and you're not going to want to miss any of the Mortal Kombat 12 content to come, including videos just like this, as well as podcasts where we deep dive into the characters, the lore, the gameplay, everything. We do it all here, and you don't want to miss it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these options that I've mentioned, and maybe some of the ideas that you might have. Anyways, I will catch you on the next one.